Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode number 3 of the 3 a.m. in the Party podcast.
Yeah, we could be superstars. We've been wrecking cars. What is at stake for us? Kicking off power mirrors. Yeah, we could be superstars. But I'm pretty sure our time is up. And so we fell off the spinning tops. Don't know, maybe for trial, but way more error.
Hey. All right, well, that's enough of that. So I've been trying to play that for the past, 4 takes at the very beginning of the episode. But my mic kept dying. I'm convinced that Joey was just turning it off.
Why would you, instead of just doing it for a 4th time, just explain that
because
it's going wrong?
I was so agitated. Because we done it 3 times. We start this one. My mic cuts out again, but then it cuts right back in. I'm furious. I'm still super quiet in my headphones.
Oh, I can help that.
But it makes your headphones louder too, doesn't it?
No, I'm fine.
Well, I still can't hear myself very well. This is absurd. Oh, okay. I can hear myself better now. When I can't hear myself, I deep throat the mic.
Please don't deep throat the mic.
Well, when I can't hear myself, I have no other option because I feel like I need to be right here for me to be able to hear, because that's how I hear myself. But I shouldn't be right here because then the audio sounds bad in the podcast.
Sounds like you're doing ASMR.
Yeah, let me do some ASMR drinking sounds. Oh, that's so gross! Joey, stop! No! Stop, dude. That was disgusting.
Got it.
We're not cutting it. Now we have to keep it in. Oh, my God. All right, episode 3, boys. We're back. We're better than ever.
I'm in a loopy mood, dude.
Joey's in a silly, goofy mood, and he just got back today from Washington, D.C.
I'm
after
probably
seeing Tyler, the
sleep
Creator.
deprived, dude.
Why are you sleep deprived?
I didn't really sleep.
How you slept some though? She can't be sleep deprived, and it's only one day.
I slept a collective of 5 hours in the past 2 days.
Oh God. So anyway, Joey just came back from this super dope concert. He told me that he was only going to post 1 video on Snapchat of Tyler, the Creator, and proceeded to post 5. So I want to talk about that for a second. Because I go on your Snapchat and I see that you posted something, and I was expecting.
I didn't post a lot though.
But I was expecting this could be a Tyler, the Creator funny moment, right?
It was
the first one. Who's the first one? Who's the first guy that was there that opened for him?
Oh, that
Who was that?
I don't even know his name.
Okay, so why'd you post him?
Because I thought because I was gonna get into that later. I thought the stage was cool as
okay, so you
because
posted
it was
right?
it was like clear panels the whole way up, and then they had the lights underneath it, and the panels kept changing.
Yeah, so you posted it, but then you posted it again 2 times.
No, I only posted it once.
Well, I saw it twice.
Oh, I think it's because I deleted it and then reposted it. It might have just came up twice.
Well, that could be it. So then you posted a video of Tyler, the Creator, singing. He was rapping something, right?
No, it was when he came out of the stage in the caddy.
Yes. And then there was a video of him rapping? And then...
No, then was the video of him making fun of the guy.
And then the video of him rapping? You posted a video of him rapping, did you not?
No.
Oh, I could have sworn.
No, it was playing in the background when he was coming up in the Cadillac.
Oh, that could have been it.
He wasn't rapping.
Oh, well. Well, I guess it wasn't as bad as I thought.
And then it was the one when he stepped on the boat. I never posted once of him singing. It was just... when
the other guy singing.
Yeah, when he came up in the Cadillac, and then when he jumped in a boat.
It's a Rolls Royce.
And literally started just going through the crowd.
That was funny.
On a boat, dude.
It's a Rolls Royce,
It is a Rolls Royce.
Yeah.
I keep saying Cadillac because
Rolls
the guy
Royce
in the green sweatshirt, he was saying that he said that it was a Cadillac, and then he was like, "You're a fucking idiot."
Yeah. It's a Wraith.
He said you in the green sweatshirt.
Yeah.
And then he was like, me? And he was like, what, are you colorblind? And
yeah, I found that especially funny because Joey is so retarded he can't see colors. It's a classic time. But yeah, okay. So I'll give you that. Okay, it's not that bad. It's because I saw some of those things multiple times.
Yeah, I mostly recorded it on my phone.
Oh, so you have it all on your phone, but you didn't post it like a normal person?
Yeah.
You can show me those videos later.
Yeah.
After the podcast. And maybe we'll post them to Instagram. I'm just kidding. That's some beta.
Yeah, I'm not posting on Instagram. I'll post a stage on Instagram though, because that was cool.
Yeah, that was cool.
I thought it was just really cool because in between each one of the people performing, they would literally take like a whole intermission.
Yeah.
And like it was like 30 minutes because that's how much effort had to go into each stage.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you see his concerts online, they're ridiculous.
Yeah. No, I didn't look at anything from the tour.
No, but you've seen clips of his tour, though. Yeah,
but I didn't see like him coming out in the Rolls Royce.
No. You just see that the Royce is there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cassidy was like,
oh, she's been named.
Oh, I don't care.
Okay.
Cassidy was like, we gotta like find better seats before the car comes out. And I was like, the car? What do you mean the car? I
didn't know about the car.
I didn't know he was gonna have a whole car on the stage, dude.
You've seen the clips though.
I have not. No,
you said it. You addressed it in the podcast episode that's coming out Thursday.
I only saw the clip of him making fun of the guy because she puked on his merch.
But no, you said you saw a clip of him making fun of somebody that didn't know what the car was.
No, that happened today.
No,
that happened yesterday.
You said it?
No.
I swear.
No, I swear
there's going to be a clip out of you and the podcast that's airing Thursday, which you have yet to edit. Did you edit it yet?
No.
Were you talking about how you saw a video of him talking about somebody in the car?
No, the only video I saw was the...
I could be wrong, but the merch one, hilarious.
Yeah, the only video I saw was the merch. But yeah, I went in there completely blind.
Screaming, laughing.
Yeah, I went in there completely blind, not knowing. I mean, I guess I'll just talk about Tyler now, because we're already talking about it.
Yeah, we'll get into that. We'll get into that really quick for the one time. I got to put my phone away because my freaking mom keeps texting me.
He goes by... he goes by Langston now.
That's gay. I don't like that.
No.
Langston?
He went on the boat to the fields, and then he went back in front of the house to like finish off.
Yeah.
So like did the last 3 songs over there. When he got back to the house, someone threw a credit card at him.
Mm-hmm.
And then he picked up the credit card and he was like, "Yo, stop throwing shit at me, dude. If I slipped on this credit card while I was going crazy and dancing, you would feel like an asshole."
Yeah, it's true.
And then he starts reading the credit card, and he reads his name, and he's like, Langston. I forgot his last name. It was like Miller or something.
Yeah.
And he was like, "You got a slave name, kid." And then he's just going in on the kid, dude. It's so funny. He's making fun of the kid. And then he's like, "For now on, my name is Langston. I'm stealing his identity."
Dude, if he comes out to his next show as Langston,
dude, he said that
you were there.
He said that he was gonna change his name on Twitter, dude. And I was just waiting for him to change his name on Twitter and like double XL and like rap like on Instagram, just like screenshots
Don't even get me
it.
started.
And they're like, "Oh, Tyler the Creator changed their name to Langston on Twitter."
You're like, I was there.
I was there. I know why he did it. But he didn't change it.
No.
It was funny though. I think he kept the credit card too because he put it in his wallet.
I mean, yeah. What are you gonna do? Throw it back into the crowd?
It was so funny.
Put it in the lost and found.
He was like, "I'm gonna run your credit up," and they was like, "Oh, it's expired. That's why you threw it at me." And they was like, "Yeah, but I'm still gonna try to run your credit up."
Does he have any more shows in this area, East Coast?
No, he's going to Canada.
That's his next show.
I think so,
it's
yeah.
all worldwide.
I think next
after
week
that?
he's going to Canada.
So this was his last show in the East Coast.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Damn, I'm not even gonna be able to go on this tour.
And then his birthday was a few days ago.
Oh, happy birthday, Tyler! Tyler, if you're listening to this, happy birthday, buddy.
And someone,
we love you.
Someone
love
shouted
to get you on the
"Happy
pod.
Birthday" at him, and he was
cried.
like, "No," he was like, "Nah, I don't do." And then like he just cut him off and was like, "Nah, I don't do that. I don't do that. Instead of saying happy birthday to me, I want you guys to boo me." And then the whole crowd, dude, we're all booing him, like flipping him off. Like,
Yeah. Bro, in the merch video,
so
he goes, "Boo this guy!" And everybody just goes, "Boo!"
That's
bro.
right, dude. It's it's something.
His
dude.
fan base is
he
ridiculous.
just loves, but like everyone was booing him, and then it went silent, and he was like, "I get off to that."
Bro, he could literally tell his crowd to like commit mass genocide, and they'd be like, "Okay, Tyler."
Dude, that's what he was saying because
like,
he the camera like went on him and he was on the TV and he wiped it was in between songs and he wiped off his face with like a rag and everyone started cheering and then he was like, Americans are weird, dude. Like, why are you why are you cheering me wiping off sweat? And then he was like, and I bet you guys are gonna start screaming and fighting over this towel if I throw it into the crowd. This musty, wet, dirty towel. And then he threw it in the crowd, and all you saw was like people in the camera just like diving over each other, like trying to catch the towel.
That's mad funny.
So funny, dude. Yeah.
If you had to pick your top 2 moments from this Tyler concert, what would they be? Or just from this whole, like, the 2 days that you were there in general. 2 things to talk about and expand on. Which 2 things?
Well, I already expanded on Tyler.
Yeah.
I thought it was cool. We were like, basically we had like these really seats. So we were like paid like $40 for these seats. And they were like behind the stage.
Yep.
So we were like, all right, we're going to go try to sit in someone else's seats. Like, go sit in some empty seats.
And you
see
did
what
it,
happens.
Huh?
We did it to 3 different seats. We were like, all right, this is good. And then we were like, let's move a little closer. Like, after they're off, let's try to move a little closer. We did that. Then they came and was like, these are our seats. And then we were like, oh, yeah, you're right. That was our thing. We didn't try to fight it. We were just like, all right, we're found out. Because if the security comes, then there's no proof that there are seats because they have the tickets and we don't.
Yeah.
So we just got up and then we would look for other seats. And we're just taking like seats left and right. The security guard's like, you guys gotta get out of here. She's like chasing us, dude. Like
that's ridiculous.
She saw me trying to like find a shortcut, and I guess it said security, like no entry or whatever, and I didn't see that.
Yeah.
So she's like chasing us. We get back to our seats, and it's like we had good karma for being bad people, because this really sweet security guard was like, oh, yeah, you poor things. You can't see anything from here. You should go to the box office and see if they can move your seats for you.
Nuh-uh.
Yeah, so we went into the box office. We ended up paying for the like, better tickets, but they weren't that much better. And then
that much more, you mean?
Yeah. And then the tickets were, like, fine. I thought the new tickets that we bought were great.
There you go.
We really tried sneaking into GA.
Yeah,
but
nuts.
Yeah, it was like... I guess it makes sense because of that whole boat thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was like security like everywhere in GA. Yeah.
That would have been crazy, though, if you got in GA.
Yeah.
That would have been nuts, dude. That's crazy. That's why you don't do things like that. But, I mean, go crazy. You got better seats in the long run.
Yeah.
But I would have hated going there and then hopping seats and then getting kicked out by security. Like, imagine how sucky that would have been, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I would have been mad. That's why I was like, all right, let's calm down a little bit. We have these seats. We can just stay here. These are good seats.
It'll be fine,
and then they came and kicked us out. And we were like, all right.
Yeah.
Let's just cool it for now.
Yeah. Go back to
I'm not trying to
relax.
miss this concert.
No.
And Callie was just getting off the stage and he was like getting ready. So that's when we, like, dude, literally 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Like in between sets. And I was like, there's no way he's not on yet.
Yeah.
Like, we've been at this box office for 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Like,
that's nuts, though. That's sick that you were able to get back before he came out and you got to see him come out.
Oh, it was dope. Came out of the floor.
Out of the floor, baby.
Out of the floor in the Royce kit.
In the Rolls Royce pull up. So you also had another supposedly interesting adventure this weekend.
Let me send this to you.
All right. So while he does that, basically, Joey, since we started this podcast, has not allowed either of us to speak about our lives because everything
You gotta save it for the podcast.
everything that we have that happens needs to be saved for the podcast. So I get that, right? I get it. But you could have told me some stuff, right? But no.
Well, I couldn't tell you anything about skiing because it's meshed together.
Yeah,
it's all meshed into my spiritual journey.
Yeah, spiritual journey.
Yeah.
Okay, so basically, Joey went skiing, had this massive spiritual awakening, ruined his ankle, all this fun stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So your challenge is to get through this whole story as quickly as possible so it doesn't take up the whole podcast episode.
All right.
But be thorough.
I'm going to be thorough.
All right. Go.
Well, do you see what I sent you?
I do. I'm very confused by it. It's like...
Can you explain what it is?
Well, it's like a flannel hat. It's like a flannel, like, lumberjack hat with, like, the ear flaps. and it's got like the animal skin like on it.
Yeah.
So I don't know how.
That's a mountain man hat, baby.
Yeah, mountain man hat. Okay.
I'm becoming a mountain man.
You're ridiculous.
Dude.
You wouldn't survive a day.
Dude, I survived a day, let me tell you that.
Barely, though. Barely, by the skin of your teeth.
I can't. So, I'm going. I've never been skiing before. I get picked up. No sleep, dude. I was so worried that I was going to just oversleep, so I just stayed up. So, I'm skiing down a mountain with no sleep. I get
no
there.
Skis.
No sleep ski, dude.
No skis.
And then I witnessed the great ski sabotage. All right.
Yeah, I want to know what this is.
So I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm about 2 hours in. We have like about an 8-hour session, maybe 3 hours in.
Crazy.
Yeah. And so I'm at the top of the mountain. I'm going down, dude. And I kind of do like this like somersault thing, and my ankle twisted like backwards.
Okay.
And that's not supposed to happen in ski boots. They kind of like
supposed to lock you in. Right?
they're supposed to lock you in
Yeah.
so your ankle doesn't twist.
Yep.
So I'm like, that killed. My ski goes flying. I'm like limping. My friend Alexis is like, are you good? Like, are you okay? And I was like, I'm fine. She's like, do you want me to call you a medic? I'm like, no,
Ski patrol.
don't call me a medic. I'm going to like just walk down the mountain. I'm going to go like chill in the lodge. And if
Yeah.
it hurts anymore, I'm going to ice it.
Yeah.
So
Just put it in the snow.
yeah, exactly. There was snow everywhere.
Ice literally everywhere.
Everywhere. So I get back to the lodge and I go to like take off the ski boots because like they're so tight, dude.
Yeah.
So they're like kind of like putting pressure on the ankle.
Yeah.
So I go to take them off and 2 out of the 3 clasps are undone. Don't know how they got undone.
Yeah.
I only think that it was the people at the front desk that did it because they're not supposed to come undone. So I think they're trying to sabotage me. But because I crashed.
What?
I think
You think the people at the front desk undid your boots?
No, I think they might have made them a little faulty. They might have given me some faulty boots.
Oh, so you clasped them.
Oh, I clasped them. They were there, baby.
Okay.
They weren't going nowhere.
All right. So I'm thinking you clasp them, and then somehow when you're not looking, they come through and sneak in.
They
and
might have,
unclasp
dude.
them.
There was a lot of trees.
No!
They could have been hiding in the trees,
That
dude.
doesn't
They could have
happen.
crawled out in like a white suit, dude.
That doesn't happen. They may have given you faulty boots,
They give
or
you
you
faulty
might have
boots.
just not freaking put them on tight enough.
I put them on tight enough. I had the clasps done, and then I had Alexis check it because she's been skiing a million times since she was 3 years old. So I was like, "Are these good?" She was like, "Yeah, they're good. Do they fit all right?" And I was like, "Yeah, they fit fine." Then
Okay.
they come undone, and I'm walking around.
All right,
limping.
but first of all, you can't ski at 3 years old. So if she's telling you that, she's a filthy liar. She's a goddamn liar. You can't ski at 3 years old. You just learned how to walk, okay? Let's get that straight first.
Nah, she came out learning how to ski, dude.
That at this point, I expect nothing less.
She's the mountain woman.
If she's been skiing since the ripe age of 3, why is she not an Olympian? What country is she from?
When
Portugal?
When she's on the podcast, we're gonna have to ask her that. Why she's not
I'll
an
grill her the
Olympic
whole time.
skier.
Is she coming on the podcast?
She said that she's interested in it.
Dude, I have a kerfuffle of men on this podcast coming in at some point.
A kerfuffle.
I don't even know if that's the right word to use. A plethora, I'll say. My boys, the mafia men, would love to be on the podcast.
All of them at the same time.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh,
It's gonna be.
God,
We're
dude.
gonna need a bigger table. We're gonna need more mics.
We're
But they
just-
are. They're funny, dude.
I think it would be so funny if it's just one mic and they're all surrounding the one mic. Like,
Dude, imagine it's just 6 dudes all on one
Yeah,
mic,
and they
and
have
me
to, like-
and you have our own mics.
yeah, they have to like tap out, and they're like, all right.
Yeah, tag in, tag out. But yeah, I want to get them on at some point. We got to get Will on in his episode. This is Jack Harlow. I told them that we would push Jack Harlow back for them. So
Jaquan.
Jaquan Harlezy. But okay, continue your story. So you have been
So-
sabotaged.
I was sabotaged, but this isn't even about the sabotaging,
Okay.
because a mountain man is blissful.
Okay.
He's not retaliating. All right.
Retaliating?
He's not retaliating.
Okay.
Against the pleasant ski people.
Okay.
All right. So I had this like epiphany while I was in the lodge sitting there, like just upset because my ankle was twisted and I couldn't ski anymore. Like the only reason I was there was to ski.
Yeah.
So I'm like sitting at the lodge and I noticed that everyone was nice.
Well, yeah.
And I don't know why everyone was nice. All right, it's a little fishy.
What do you mean you don't know why?
Everyone's all nice, dude. I'm
They're
not
all
used
there
to
to
that.
have a good time.
I'm not used to that,
Oh
dude.
my
Everyone's all
God.
nice, dude. I pulled a mean East Coast thing. I sat at this table and I didn't want anyone sitting next to me or like taking the seats, so I just threw all my shit on the table, even though I wasn't saving the seats for anyone. I was just sitting at the table by myself, and everyone would come up to the table and be like, "Are you saving these seats?" I'm like, "Yeah," and they're like, "Oh, okay, yeah, sorry," and then they would back out, and then they would just be like, dude,
yeah.
You know if that happened over here, they're taking the seats. They're like, you're not saving it for it. Especially if they're watching and like 30 minutes go by and no one comes. They're taking the seats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, so where are you, by the way?
Mount Wachusett.
Where's that? Upper Mass, right? Wachusett?
No, it's Rhode Island.
Is it in Rhode Island?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. But you're at a ski mountain.
But I'll
You're on
tell
a
you
slope.
why these people are happy. It's because of the mountain.
Yeah, it's because everybody went there to ski
No,
and have
it's
a good
because
time.
the mountain has this like secret bliss in it, dude.
No.
It's filled, dude. It's filled with this bliss.
You want to know what that's called? That's called a getaway, Joey. That's what happens when families and friends and people take time off of work to get away and have a good time.
Yeah. So my
The
phone
mountain, dude.
Dude,
This
it's
is
the mountain.
ridiculous.
It's the mountain. And this is why I'm becoming a mountain man, dude. Because I became so blissed from this mountain
Blissed.
that my ankle didn't even hurt anymore, dude. Like, I'm following the mountain all the way.
You're something, dude.
Dude,
You're
so
ridiculous.
My phone dies. I'm going to the shop. I'm like, you guys got any chargers? They're like, we got Android and we got USB-C. And that's it. We don't have iPhone chargers. And I was like, okay. So, like, I'm walking around. My phone dies. I'm like, I don't know what to do. So I just sit at this lake, this frozen lake.
Mm-hmm.
I just see this bird just perch on top of this tree next to the lake. And he's
Okay.
just chilling there, dude.
Yeah, as birds do.
And I looked at that bird and I was like, that's actually a nice bird. It was a robin, dude. It was a nice bird. And then I was like, why are there birds out right now? It's winter.
I am fuming. I am filled with rage right now.
But this is the thing. So there was this man with keys, and this is to further my point.
This man with keys.
There's this man with keys, dude. Or sorry, this man with lack of keys.
Oh, he had no
And this
keys.
This is the further my point that the mountain made everyone blissful.
Okay.
So he comes in, and he's like, I don't know where my keys are. Like, I don't know where my keys are. But he's like smiling the whole time. He's like, I don't know where my keys are.
Probably
And he starts-
drunk
and he
and
starts
high,
laughing,
bro.
He starts laughing. And then his wife's like, oh no, where are your keys? Where did
are
they
drunk
go? Where did
people.
your keys go? Like, we've been walking about a mile from where we parked. There could be anywhere. We're not gonna find
They're
the keys.
drunk,
and then
Joey.
he's like, oh, there's a hole in my pocket. There's a hole in my pocket. And they both start laughing and dying of laughter, dude. And then they're just
These are
trying to
cartoon characters.
Literally
That's who you're-
cartoon characters, dude.
You're
And then they go
NPCs.
try to find their keys. And I'm like, why are these people so happy that they lost their keys? No, because the mountain makes them blissful, dude.
No! I refuse to believe that. Joey, these people are drunk. They all went up there. They drank a bunch. They're probably high. They're having the time of their lives. You can't just become a mountain man.
I'm
because you
becoming
hurt
a
your
mountain
ankle.
man because
Oh
I hurt my ankle.
God.
And by the end of that trip, my ankle didn't even feel like it was hurt anymore because that's how blissful I was.
No,
Until
probably-
I left
no.
the mountain.
No, probably.
And then the
because
next
you
day,
minorly hurt your ankle.
next day I hurt my hand and I wasn't on a mountain. Coincidence?
Yeah.
No.
No, not even coincidence.
No.
You
Because I wouldn't have hurt my hand on that mountain.
No, this is what happened. Okay, in full detail. You toe picked on the skis. You rolled. You tweaked your ankle. Minorly tweaked it. Okay. You were around ice. The boot was putting pressure on the ankle, so it had no room to expand for the time where you had the boot on, which is good because if you allowed it to swell, it would have been a different story. Boom. That heals in 1 to 2 days anyway.
But explain this.
Explain your hand.
Okay.
We'll get to
back
that.
to the hand.
I'll get to the hand.
Explain this.
Okay.
Why did I keep hearing my name?
Because you have one of the most common names in America, dude.
I've never.
Joey?
Dude, no one ever says my name, dude. I'm on the mountain. I hear like, Joey, come on. And I'm like, who was that, dude? And then it was someone like a few feet away from me, and they were talking to their friend. I'm like, all right, whatever. That's one. I leave. Yep. I hear, Joey, are you ready? Am I ready for what?
You're ridiculous.
It was the mountain.
You're absurd.
The mountain was talking through these people and asking if I was ready to join the mountain cult.
Absurd.
Dude.
I can't believe this.
And I'm ready to join the mountain cult, bro.
What I can't believe first is that you refused to tell me this bewildering story for the podcast, to save for the podcast. And it's the most ridiculous story I've ever heard in my life. Dude, you're in Upper Rhode Island, okay? Your name's Joey. I know 4 Joeys, and excluding you. And excluding your father, who's also a Joey. You heard your name a few times, dude.
No, I heard my name 4 times.
Oh, that's a few. 4 is a few.
But it was so clear, dude.
My name, dude, Dominic, Dom, even Dom, bro. Not a very common name.
I know like 4 Doms excluding you.
It's not a very common name.
But I don't know
though.
any Joeys, excluding me and my family.
But Dom is not a very common name. I be in Target, and I hear at least 5 people talking to someone named Dom. Often. Could be the same 5 people because it's Target.
Was the Target on a mountain?
No. That's my point, Joey.
All right.
You don't need to be on a mountain to hear people say your name, especially when they don't know who you are.
I just think that you need to come on the mountain.
I ain't coming nowhere.
You need to come to the mountain with me.
Nope.
Have a little boys trip to the mountain.
Dude, I don't ski.
And no, you don't have to. I didn't ski either that whole time except the first 3 hours.
Can we smoke cigars?
We can smoke cigars on top of that mountain, and you can hear the mountain calling to you and the beautiful birds.
Here's what I'll give you, right? I'll give you that I'm sure the mountain is a very, like, enlightening and blissful experience, right? Like, I'm sure it's great. I've been to, like, New Hampshire and been on, like, super, like, high mountains. Not even skiing. Just, like, on super high mountains and stuff. And it's really cool to be up there and you're looking at everything. And it's super, like, awesome. We went to Lake George. Super dope mountain we were on top of. And it was awesome to look out and all that. Like, I get that part, right? I'm sure that if me and you went up to the top of a mountain and it was a little cold, and I had to bundle up and whatnot, we're out there smoking cigars, glass of whiskey, I'd probably never want to leave, right?
Exactly.
But
because of the mountain.
Don't join a cult, Joey, because you had a cool time. Okay? Don't join a cult because you had a cool time.
A cool time is
right?
an understatement, all right?
No.
It wasn't just a cool time, dude. It was a life-changing time.
Life-changing.
It was life-changing.
Bro. I'm about to stop the podcast.
I had to give
over.
About half of my my weekly revenue.
What?
Yeah.
You have to what?
There's this guy.
Yeah.
He calls himself like Master Pete or something. He's on the top of the mountain. I gave him like half my weekly revenue.
This is not true. He's lying.
He made me like drink from this like weird looking cup.
Yeah, what'd you do? Too?
No.
You though, didn't you?
No, because the mountain's not like that, dude. There's no.
But Master Pete sounds like a sexual fiend. That's what he sounds like.
No, he made me drink from this chalice.
Yep, filled with blood, maybe. Fruit punch.
You know, now that you say it,
was it red?
It was red.
Okay.
It didn't really taste like fruit punch.
Was it dark?
Though.
Is it like a darker red almost?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Kind of like a metallic-y taste.
Okay. Did it smell like humans, Joey? This is absurd.
Come to think of it, there was a pot with like a bunch of bones next to it.
Oh, I wonder what that could have been. Yeah. Oh my god, dude. This is such a ridiculous story.
Everything
I'm glad you
up
had a
to
good
Master
experience.
P was true.
Oh, I can imagine that. Yeah. I'm glad you had a good experience. I'm glad you had a fun time on the mountain. That was absurd. I can't believe this. You made me wait like a week and a half for me to hear the most bullshit story I've ever heard in my life.
When we left, Alexis asked if I hated it, and I said,
no, dude, of
you know
course
what?
not.
I didn't hate it.
No, of course not.
Because at the end of the day, I was on the mountain.
Yeah, man. Honestly, I'll give you that. Credit for going to the mountain. Yeah. My boy Adam. Adam's not listening to this because Adam's a hater. And Adam's a hater, so he's not listening to this.
Nah, because I swear Adam followed the Instagram.
He might have, but he didn't listen to the first episode of the podcast. However, shout out maybe Alec.
I'm not shouting out Adam,
maybe Julian. I believe Josh for sure listened to the pod.
This guy?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah?
He
listen to the podcast, Adam.
So Adam's always telling me, Adam goes skiing like a million times. Not really, because
a million's a crazy number.
It's a ridiculous number.
Yeah, no one skis a million times.
No, especially not Alexis.
I would argue that he hasn't even skied 1,000 times.
No, probably in his lifetime, 20. But he likes skiing. He likes it a lot. He goes as much as he can. He's always like, Dom, you kind of come to the mountain with us? And I'm like, well, no.
So Adam's a mountain man.
Adam's a mountain man. Nice. Adam is a mountain man through and through.
I need to talk to this guy.
No, so Adam's one of the people I want to get on the pod. He's a part of the Mafia Men.
I'm gonna ask if he, if it's blissful, and if he's familiar with Master Pete.
Yeah, I'll ask him. I would call him now, but it's gonna put him on the spot. It's gonna be awkward as hell.
And then I'll just yell at him for not listening to the podcast.
I know, it's gonna be the most like dull conversation ever. Because then you're gonna yell at him, and it's gonna go dead silent for like 20 seconds.
I gotta go.
Yeah. He's playing Xbox right now with the guys. I left playing Xbox with the guys to come here tonight. So you should be grateful.
You came for
that.
Sierra's gender reveal party.
No, I came for the podcast. Because I don't care what gender the baby is. Because why would I care? It's just a gender, dude.
You're gonna be an uncle.
Yeah, I'm gonna be an uncle. No matter. That's the thing. I'm gonna be an uncle no matter what.
But wouldn't you rather be an uncle to a guy than a girl?
Yes.
Me too.
But do I care? No. Because what am I gonna do? God, the baby's a girl. No, I don't. I like what? Oh, I'm so happy for you. You know, like it's not gonna. Yeah, don't clap with that hand. It's not gonna change. I'm excited for the baby. I'm excited that we'll get the Russian spy on the podcast a little earlier than expected.
The sleeper agent.
Sleeper agent, bro. Mad funny.
So, what's been going on with you?
Nothing, man. Nothing.
Oh.
But you know, I do want to talk. Honestly, literally nothing, bro. I've been going to work. I got a toolbox. I feel like a grown man now. I got a toolbox. I got somewhere to put all my tools in while I work. But what I do want to talk about is that me, you, Kenny, Felix, and Kenny's friend that may or may not be a Mexican went to go see the Batman. Also, Kenny's friend, super cool. Yeah, I know, I can't remember too,
forgot his name.
But he was super dope. I was skeptical because I was like, why is Kenny just bringing a friend? That's so odd. And then we got there.
They had plans together.
I don't care. These are our plans. But anyway, we got there, introduced ourselves to this young man, and he was so cool. He was super funny, super chill. I love him. I hope that he hangs out with us more. So if he's listening to this or Kenny's listening to this, hey, you, Kenny's friend, hang out with us more because you were super dope and I loved you.
Yeah, you're a cool guy.
Yeah. But anyway, we went to go see the Batman. I'm saying the Batman because that's the name of the movie. I think it's ridiculous. I hate how it's just not called Batman.
I like that it's called the Batman. Because that's what they call him. They call him the Batman.
I know. I hated that part of the movie. Everyone was like, who's that? And then the Batman.
No, but that's what they call him in the comics.
He's
not Batman in the comics.
Well, I know that.
He's the Batman.
I get it from a comics, from like a nerdy, geeky perspective. I get it. But like, I don't know. It threw me off. The Batman. I think it's so funny. I make it into a big joke.
You got a cup.
A cup?
Yeah,
oh, the collector cup?
Yeah.
I got mine too at home. It was an awful collector's cup, by the way.
I like it.
No, it's terrible. It's one of the worst ones. It's not as...
It's weird. I didn't notice that it was a different shape than the other cups.
It's different.
Yeah.
I don't like it.
And like the material's kind of different too.
I didn't notice anything with the material.
I still like it though. It's red with like that black. I like it.
Could have done better. Should have done better though. It's the Batman.
It is the Batman.
It's not even in their top 3 or top 5 of collector's cups. I would say.
Yeah, no. I think it would look better if it was in the same style as the other cups.
Yeah,
but
for sure.
Yeah.
I like the Civil War collector's cup.
Yeah,
that was pretty cool.
I think I have that one too. Yeah, I'll
But yeah.
post it on the story of the collector cups.
Yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, collector's cup, I wouldn't say it's worth buying. I mean, it's only $7, so if you're gonna get a big drink anyway, then yeah, get the collector's cup.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't know. The movie was phenomenal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, it was a phenomenal
That's
movie.
it's my new favorite DC movie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna spoil anything for anybody. However,
But the Batman dies.
the Batman dies. But no, I mean, Robert Pattinson, dude, exceeded my expectations by 1.5 miles.
Yeah.
Like, I went into this movie thinking, well, he's definitely going to be worse than Christian Bale, right? And
Yeah.
he may even be worse than Ben Affleck.
I did not go in thinking that.
I did think that. Because the only thing I've ever seen Robert Pattinson in is Twilight. I saw half of a
But
Twilight,
that's the thing.
and it was so treacherous, dude. It was
Yeah,
so bad.
But that's the thing. Even he hates Twilight.
I know that.
And if I was him, I would have done what he did too. He milked that franchise for all that money because it was making so much money.
Yeah.
Tell me you wouldn't have done that.
But act better, though. But, like, act better.
It wasn't him though. It's the script.
But he didn't act
That
very
script was
well.
poo-poo.
Yeah, but act better, though.
Dude, he's a great actor. Like in a lot of the other stuff that he's in.
I
He's
can
amazing.
imagine. Me seeing this movie with him makes me want to watch other things that he's in. I've just never seen any. But no, he went above and beyond, killed it. I think he's the best Batman. I think he's better than Christian Bale, which is a big thing to
That's
say.
a big thing.
Because
That's
Christian Bale
big, dude,
was the
'cause
best Batman by a
Christian Bale
mile.
set that staple. See, this is the thing that I'm arguing with myself about. Because I'm like,
I'm ready.
is this my favorite movie of all time?
No, it can't be.
It
Of all,
can't be.
movie of all time
So
can't be.
for
Favorite
the
Batman
longest
though.
time,
Favorite DC.
The longest
Yes.
time.
Maybe
my,
even favorite
my list.
superhero.
My list was always Dark Knight, Goodfellas.
Oh, I
yeah.
see. Because
And
now it's better than Dark Knight.
Now I'm like, this movie's way better than Dark Knight.
But
well,
is it
maybe
better-
not way better, but like
It's
it's
better.
better than Dark Knight.
But is it better than Goodfellas though?
Yes.
I don't know.
I think because Dark Knight was already in my number one, so that means that Dark Knight was already number one.
Yeah, but
so,
it's a different movie though.
it is a different movie. I'll
So
give
you
you that.
you kind of have to put that because Dark Knight I think should still probably be in your top 3.
Yeah.
But do you just put it? You just
Do I put the Batman
yeah.
into my top
That's
3?
a good point.
Or
because
do I?
you can't put it over the Dark Knight without putting it over Goodfellas.
Yeah.
But you can't. I don't know. I feel like putting it as your top favorite movie of all time is
I know.
kind of nuts.
Especially since it came out 3 days ago.
And there's so many movies.
Yeah.
But I would gladly watch that movie 4 other times, and I have plans to.
Like,
I have plans to go
would-
see it with the Mafia
Yeah.
Men. I want to see it with my grandma. I got to see it with Caroline, and I'll probably see it with my family. I want to see that movie as many times as I can because it was so awesome.
Yeah, because that's the thing. Like, I would watch that movie like a million more times, and
Yeah, never get old. Never get sick of it, dude.
the last time I watched Dark Knight was probably like a year ago. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know where I'm at. I like it more than the Dark Knight. So does
Yeah,
that mean it's
me
my
too.
favorite movie, or
I
do
don't
I
know.
have to remake my list?
Dude, that's really tough. I think you might have to go and remake your list. I think you have to go like look at your like top 5, top 10 movies of all time, and just kind of like configure them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if I would put that in my favorite movie of all time. I also don't know if I have a favorite movie of all time.
What's going on? With
Yeah, I know this table's busted. Anyway, I don't know if I have a favorite movie of all time. I don't watch a whole lot of movies for me to be able to be like, oh yeah.
I think it
for
would be
sure.
cool to do like a Patreon exclusive type thing,
R-
and do
movie
like
review.
yeah,
That would be
well,
awesome.
not even a movie review, kind of do like
Like a list.
like a tier
Tier list of
like
like
kind of like this
Yeah.
movie against this movie, this movie against this movie, and
That'd
then
be
like
cool.
do a bracket thing, and then try
Yeah.
to figure out what the best movie is.
Because we could do it like for multiple things. We
Yeah.
could do it for like the mafia, like mob type movies, like the Goodfellas and the Godfathers of the world, right?
Yeah. You could do Disney, you could do
Yeah.
superheroes.
I don't want to do Disney. That's gay. But we could do like superhero movies would be cool because we could put Marvel and DC all in that same
Yeah,
bracket.
you could do Marvel in one bracket and then DC in the other
and have them
bracket
fight
and
each
see-
other.
Yeah,
which would be dope. Yeah, I would be down to do that.
that'd be cool.
Once
have
we
to
get the
Felix
cam-
in on that.
Yeah, and once we get the camera set up too, because we'll have it
Yeah,
recorded.
yeah, giant whiteboard.
Yeah. Well, no, we could do it on the computer, and we'll record the footage from the computer. We'll do a tier list on the computer, and then just put it all together in post with our face cam.
Yeah, we can do that.
I think that would probably be the best way.
Yeah.
because we would have to get a separate camera that'll sit right in front of the whiteboard to make it look like so you can see the whiteboard. So we could probably just record the screen on the Mac.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, yeah, we should definitely do that. I'm totally
cool.
down to do that. Definitely get Felix in on that. But yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope as hell. But like, I have like my top like 3 favorite actors of all time and my top 3 favorite rap artists of all time and TV shows. But if I had to pick the top 3 movies, that's tough.
Actors of all time.
For me personally, Jim Carrey, because I love him. I love Will Smith, but I don't know if I would put Will Smith in my top 3 actors of all time. Top 3 favorite people of all time, 100%, because I love Will Smith.
Will Smith, I wouldn't put in my top 3.
No.
I don't even think I'd put Will Smith in my top 10 actors of all time.
No.
Yeah.
But he's done. I love him as a person. He's one of my favorite people of all time. Jim Carrey. Oh man, putting me on the spot's making me forget this list.
I'm sorry.
Jim Carrey for sure. Al Pacino maybe. And my top 3 favorite actors of all time. And then probably a new age actor. I don't know, man. This number 3 is tough. It's probably in that order. 1, 2, Jim Carrey and Pacino.
Okay. Let me ask you a better question.
3. That's tough. Hit me.
Oh, okay. I thought you were.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna be thinking for the rest of this episode.
So me and Cassidy, we were having a conversation.
Okay.
Because I was on Instagram and I saw like the Rolling Loud, like crew.
Oh, it's nuts.
Yeah, and like the dates and stuff. Who would you put in your favorite, like a Rolling Loud performance that you would literally, like, you don't care how much it is, you're putting down the money to be there?
If I had to pick one person?
No. So
you want me,
you have to pick a top.
Should I look at the list?
Yeah, you can look at the list.
Okay.
You have to pick one top tier. So
I got my
Kanye's in the top. I think Future is, and is it Kendrick? Who's
so it's one of those like A, B, or C group type things.
Yeah,
so if I had to pick one of those 3.
1A, 2 B's, 3 C's.
I wish I could see who is available on the. Oh wait, I do have to look
just
at the
anyone.
list.
It doesn't have to be available.
What do you mean?
Anyone.
So just my favorite. Okay.
But who do you think? Because I have 3 favorites, but I don't think they would be good together.
So a headliner and a couple other. Okay.
Like, you have to pick 5 people overall that you think would sound good together.
Oh. Okay. All right. I think I could do this relatively
And if you
easily.
want, you can spice it up and put in a special appearance.
No, so yeah, okay. So my headliner, probably either Kanye or Kendrick.
Mm-hmm.
I think because either of them could do anything together and work well. So my 5 would be Kanye, Kendrick, Eminem, Tyler. As far as concerts go. Kanye, Kendrick, Eminem, Tyler. Eminem just because I really want to see an Eminem show. Not because he's an electric performer, but
yeah,
I do really want to see.
See, the only thing about that is I don't think M would mesh with them well.
That's not true. Because Eminem's done songs with Kendrick.
Yeah.
He could easily do a song with Tyler. And
I just feel like he
Eminem
wouldn't
and
match.
Kanye? Their vibe, maybe.
Yeah.
But you have to think though. Vibes. You have to think though is that at like a Rolling Loud, all 5 of these people aren't on stage at the same time. So it's like, unless you want 5 people that are going to be on the stage at the same time, then I'd take Eminem out that list. But that's impossible.
The way I was thinking of it was,
you have to go like Lil Baby, Gunna, Future, Young Thug. Like,
you would have to be like these 3 are coming out
at the same time.
These
2, and then a headliner by himself.
And the headliner by himself, but he could call some of them up.
Okay.
If he wanted to.
Okay.
So like Kanye, if Kanye was up there and Trav was like in there too, he could be like, "Get up here for this song."
Okay.
Or like Cudi, "Get up here." Like.
Okay. All right. Kendrick's my headliner because I would see a Kendrick perform. I would see a Kendrick performance solo. I honestly don't think I would want him to bring anybody out. Maybe Baby Keem, but I don't care enough for him to bring out Baby Keem. Because who else is Kendrick gonna bring out?
Eminem.
Yeah, I love Baby Keem, so don't do that. But who else is Kendrick gonna? Who else is Kendrick gonna bring out though?
Oh, it's your list.
I know, but like I'm like, if you think about it, like in that kind of standpoint, like who's he gonna bring out? Like he hasn't done songs with enough people for me to be like, oh yeah, he's definitely gonna bring out this person. You know, like Drake definitely gonna bring out Travis Scott.
Yeah.
Kanye definitely gonna bring out Cudi if they don't have beef. You know,
right.
Like, so that leads me into group 2, which is Kanye and Cudi.
Mm-hmm.
No questions asked. So we have Kendrick, Kanye, Cudi, and then group 3, I'd say. Drake, Travis Scott, and Lil Baby.
Okay.
I think that's what I gotta do. Cause I think Lil Baby's a toughie though to put in there. But yeah, I think I might stick with that. Cause I don't know who else would really go with that.
Mm-hmm.
Drake, Travis, and unless I pick a female artist, but I don't know. Yeah, Drake, Travis, Baby. Kanye, Cudi, Kendrick.
I think I said.
That's tough. That's a tough question.
I think I said Kanye, Trav, Cudi, Uzi.
Oh, Trav Cuddy's a good show.
I forgot my other 2.
I almost like Trav Cuddy better than Kanye Cudi.
Kanye, Cudi, Trav, Uzi. I think I put Yachty in it.
Can I put dead people on this list?
Oh yeah, we talked about that too.
Cool. Okay, switching up everything.
Because I was like, I want pop, and then I was
I don't
like,
want pop.
I'd say I want juice.
Fuck.
And then
yeah, juice. All right, yeah. So, dead people allowed, 100%. Kendrick still headlining. Sorry, Tupac. I love you to death, but you're not making my Rolling Loud list because of this. Because it's going to be Kendrick, then Kanye's leaving. Because you mentioned Travis and Cudi, I think that would be much crazier.
Yeah.
Because then you don't have much more material. Gotta drop the Scots before that happens, right?
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Cause so Cass was like, you would put Cudi on it, like he doesn't really match like their vibe, and I was like, he does though.
I'm putting Cudi on anything.
This is the thing, cause I could just have Cudi up there humming into a microphone the whole time, and I wouldn't complain.
I'd
if he didn't sing one song, dude, I wouldn't care.
I would care a little bit, but that
the whole
100%.
time, dude, I would whatever. I love it.
Yeah, but Kendrick, Travis, Cudi, and then my bottom 3, X, Ski, and Juice.
Mm-hmm.
No question.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Have to put X on there.
Yeah.
Number 1, he's electric as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Number 2, one of my favorite artists of all time.
Yeah.
Ski, gotta put him up there.
Especially with Ski and Juice, dude.
Yeah, same
Those
thing with
three
Ski.
together.
One of my favorite artists of all time. Also super electric. Also super electric with X. I'm ignoring all the noises happening above us. Juice, I love him. Also one of my
we should wrap it
Those
up.
are honestly top 3 of my favorite artists of all time that are actually not in my top 3 list.
Yeah.
Even though I have X tattooed on my arm.
You do.
He's not in my list, but he's in my top 5.
All right. I think this is a good point to end it.
Yeah, we gotta
We've been
wrap
going
up.
on for about an hour and a half.
A lot of people are showing up. And
for this gender party.
Yeah, so we gotta go. I hate ending like this but like also we could have just kept going for 2 hours and we shouldn't have done that anyway. We've been going for an hour and a half. That's tough.
No,
It's
it's
a long
fine.
episode. Yeah, it would be fine.
That's a normal podcast episode.
No, they're normally like 50 minutes to an hour. But we also don't have an audience or a following that's gonna be like, oh, I'm listening.
Yeah, and
like,
I don't care.
I know, but like if Chris D'Elia did like a 3-hour podcast episode, I would watch it
Yeah.
or listen to it. But us, I don't know.
All right, guys.
But that's up to you.
Thanks for joining the party.
Yeah, we love you guys.
Follow us. Oh,
I'm gonna speak first. Subscribe to our Patreon to get this unedited, uncensored podcast episode, and the prior two also unedited and uncensored. And
$2.99 a month.
yep, you'll get Patreon exclusives like the tier list that we're gonna do, review stuff. I'd like to review foods and shows and movies and whatnot as well, albums even.
Yep.
Follow
the socials.
Review thing, yeah. Follow the socials.
3 a.m. Party on Instagram. 3 a.m. Party Pod on Twitter.
Yep. And that'll be it, guys.
Yep.
We love you. Thanks for listening, and we'll see you next week. Peace.
Bye.